That rear LED turn signal just quit working.
Hello and welcome back to Expedition Builds. You know, on our 2020 Wrangler here, we're running the LED factory lighting package, which we generally like a lot, especially up front. The headlights are so much brighter. The fogs are a big upgrade over the standard halogen package. However, out back, this is the second tail light that we've had fail. And what's happening is there's moisture gets inside these lenses and eventually will short them out. Now, I've already replaced the driver's side, and they're a very expensive OEM replacement, over $500 now. So we're going to try something new. We're going to install a set of form lighting JL tail lights. They'll be LED, of course. So we're going to get those installed. We're going to run you through some of the features that they come with. So let's jump in and get started.
Let's get these new LEDs unboxed and take a quick look. Initial quality looks great. You'll also notice that these new form LEDs look just like the factory LEDs in proportion and shape. Let's take you in close so you can see the details. Very impressed with the quality of the harnesses. I don't see any shortcuts here. Now it's time to get them installed on the JL. We're going to start by removing this cover located just inside the rear corner of your cargo area. With the cover removed, you'll have access to the bolt that holds on the rear taillight assembly. Grab a 10mm socket and remove the plastic bolt. With the bolt removed, the light housing is ready to be removed from the Jeep. Now from the outside, simply grab the light housing and pull straight back. With the tail lamp assembly removed, you'll have access to the wiring harness. On the wiring harness, pull the red tab back and then simply remove the wiring harness from the light. My Jeep came factory equipped with the blind spot monitoring. We need to remove the blind spot module from the factory LED and install it into the new form lighting LED. Simply remove the 3 Phillips screws as shown. This will provide access to the module. I'm still working with the OEM lamp housing here. 2 more screws gets this end cap off and will give us access to the module. Now we can remove the module and unclip it from the holder. These OE lamp housings have been on the Jeep for about 6 years now. And getting the wiring harnesses separated takes a little bit of work, but they'll come off. Now it's time to swap the module over to the new taillight assembly. Follow the same steps we did when we removed the parts off the original. And here you can see me swapping the module into the new tail lamp. Once you've got the wiring snapped onto the module, install it back into the holder and slide it back into the new lamp housing. Now let's reassemble. Be aware of this tab that allows you to align the mounting tab back onto the light housing. Reinstall the screws, snug them down, don't overdo it, and we're ready to put the new lamp housing onto the Jeep. Now that we've got the passenger side installed, let's take a look at a side-by-side comparison between the two tail lamps. Here's remote start. Door unlock. And locking the vehicle. Now it's time to get the sequential turn signal wiring installed. To activate sequential turn signals, we'll be using these provided wiring harnesses. We start by on the original wiring harness on the Jeep, we're going to remove this plastic pin separator. Grab it with a pair of needle nose, pull straight back. With the pin separator removed, remove the cavity plug from the third pin over as shown. With the cavity plug removed, insert the pin end of the supplied harness into the factory connector. Make sure it's seated all the way in. You should feel it click into place. Now reinsert the plastic pin separator. Make sure the pin separator is pushed all the way in and seated fully. Now it's time to fish this new wiring harness down through the back of the Jeep and along the frame rails. I used a small zip tie to secure this new yellow wire to take any pressure off of it. Now we'll move to the front of the Jeep and remove the factory fender liner. We've got a few of these press pins to remove, as well as two 10mm bolts. With those press clips out of the way and the two bolts removed, we can now fold down the inner fender liner, giving us access to the front turn signal wiring harness. And here's the front turn signal wiring harness, which I've opened up. You're looking for the white with the green stripe turn signal wire. Now grab one of the supplied wire taps and tap into the white green stripe. Now take that yellow wire we just ran along the frame rails and snap it into the wire tap. Be sure and tape the wiring harness back up and reinstall the inner fender liner. We're done. Let's light them up and see them in action. The sequential turn signal feature is something we really love and worth a little extra effort to run the wiring harnesses to make it work. The form-line LEDs feature two reverse light bars. This really helps when backing up. Alright, some final thoughts as we wrap up the install of these form lighting LED tail lights. We're impressed with the quality straight away. The price that they're charging at $300 is an excellent value in our opinion. Add in features like the sequential turn signals, the additional backup illumination, the clever chase lighting pattern on startup, and you've got a winning package here. You can purchase these Forum LEDs on Diode Dynamics website. Look for a link in the description. Also, for free shipping, use my code EXPEDITIONBUILDS. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you on the trails.